Sound me freely.
You won, did you, Kakarot? Good. After all, I'm the one who's going to defeat you.
What a winning streak. Defeating someone like that makes the fight worth it, doesn't it?
No one can avoid this attack, though it makes me sick to have to rely on Kakarot for help. What? Super Saiyan 4? Kakarot, you hit another transformation for me? Is that Kakarot? No matter your size, I won't accept you losing to anyone other than me.
Glad to see you know not to give your opponent a chance to attack. Smart.
Their teamwork isn't too shabby, but what's with that ridiculous get-up? That's not a normal spirit bomb, is it? What is it with you and your techniques, Kakarot?
No Super Saiyan. You have a bad habit of taking your time before you get serious. A god? Don't be ridiculous. You're strong, but you're starting to piss me off.
What? Is his power limitless? What a monster!
Attacking his father and son. Damn you, Kakarot. Okay, look! I'm doing this on my own next time, got it? I'm done with fusion! Just as expected. Too much of an experience gap between Kakarot and his opponent. Duh! You're nothing but an imposter. Why not fight with your real body? This is a god of destruction's power? I have to become even stronger than this? This guy wearing armor from before planet Vegeta was destroyed is fighting. You're no Saiyan to me. You're nothing but a power-hungry demon, you hear me? You may just be an Earthling, but I suppose you've seen your fair share of battles. So victory alone isn't enough for you. Just how it should be. The fighter's controlling when the opponent switches out. They know their stuff. That power of his is incredible. That's exactly why I want to fight him. I've never seen a fight like this before. What the hell is this guy?
How could he be this strong? Who the hell is this guy? What's with that smug expression? Everything about him infuriates me.
You won, but don't take it easy. Someone like you can't afford to be arrogant. That's indeed a powerful technique, but teaming up with Kakarot? Ugh. I've watched this much, so it'd be nice to see some sort of dramatic comeback. Are you stronger now? I suppose the results make that clear as day. So you want me to call this match? Very well, then.
So you have some skill after all. If nothing else, that match helped kill some time.
Android 16 wins. Looks like he started to get the will to fight. You dare fight me without using your full power? Don't toy with me! So you're going to release that kind of power there? Damn, you're annoying. It's easy to see that Beerus would win. He is a god of destruction, after all. Oh, I remember this attack. Looks like it's more powerful than ever before. That power is as unpredictable as always, but I won't lose next time. Looks like he's been training too. Good, it would have been boring otherwise. If you've got time to rest, you need to train. Make sure your next fight is easy. Not a bad attack, but you still wouldn't be much competition for most fighters. Go ahead and enjoy your victory while you can. I'm going to end you someday. So they're going to power up then? Let's see how long they can keep it up. What are you doing holding back from an equally strong opponent? Attack already! He's not even in full power! Don't let him beat you like this! Someone I don't know. I've got a bad feeling about this one. I'm surprised you're using attacks like mine. I didn't even teach you those. This guy? Now's the perfect opportunity to see what he's made of. The Saiyan who looks like Kakarot. Wait, is he... Android 21. She's an unbelievably powerful monster. Damn that Broly. Only a sick bastard like him enjoys this kind of torture. You're definitely one to fear, but as usual, your attacks lack a certain edge. I don't care if you're the strongest in Universe 6. I'm going to defeat you. The match isn't over yet. If it were me, I'd be able to turn things around. You're just like Kakarot. You never start off at full power. Continuing to win like this is only natural for someone of the warrior race. Oh, what's so surprising about them destroying a few rocks here and there?
No matter his size, Kakarot would never be brought down so easily.
so even 17 shows its face, leaves little room for error. So this is the extent of your training. Don't think you're done yet. You won. Looks like you've still got some fight in you after all. Your body's nothing but a borrowed vessel. Don't get too comfortable in it. You've lost one of your teammates. Time to fight as if you never needed them.
I could have easily won, even without that ridiculous fusion.
This guy's a Saiyan, no doubt about it. But who the hell is he? So you're getting help from Goten? Pathetic you can't do it on your own. He may have lost his evil self, but he's still not one to take lightly. This doesn't count. Go again and make sure to fight for real this time. Good. You wouldn't be much of a training partner for me if you'd lost here. Given that win, I guess I have no choice but to acknowledge your skill. Hey, what the hell are you doing? I wouldn't lose to Kakarot so easily. Not a bad attack. But don't tell me that's all you've got. So he won. If you ask me, he's still too soft.
What just happened? What was that ridiculous technique?
I suppose that was pretty good for a first attack. This is a serious fight. Who cares if they cause a little destruction? Don't be proud of such a cowardly win. Wipe the floor with your next opponent.
Videl, huh? This fight better not be a joke.
It should be clear what's going on without my commentary. They both didn't hold anything back, so I guess this was bound to happen. You think you're okay with this much gap between you? How naive. If you had lost to Super Saiyan Blue, that'd be more than pathetic.
Wipe that smirk off your face or I'll hand your ass to you like I did last time.
So this is who's fighting. I can't say I'm not interested to see what happens. They're either using this as a setup for their next attack, or you're starting to get full of yourself. Try not to let that trip you up.
I don't care how strong you are. I will defeat you.
Enjoy this while you can. I'm going to cut you down to size eventually. You're such a pain. Quit holding back and hit him with all you've got. Even though you lost, you should be honored to have fought a Super Saiyan Blue. You want me to give live commentary? Why do I have to do that? Relying on the time limit to win? That's not a true victory in my eyes. I'm taking the time to watch this fight, so you'd better make it a good one.
Jiren. His power is as overwhelming as ever.
They got knocked back from that. They're clearly losing it.
Why must I sink so low as to fuse with Kakarot?
Those who give up when things don't go their way don't belong in a battle. What do you hope to accomplish with those lackluster attacks? Finish this! Vegeta. Fusion again? What's going on here? What's the meaning of this? Explain yourselves! It's easy to get careless when your enemy's far away, isn't it? Ugh! I don't have to fuse with Kakarot to win. Impossible! I can't believe I just saw this creep win!
Gogeta? Are you telling me I fused with Kakarot?
He's definitely a Saiyan. For a kid, he's pretty good. The previous battlefield was too small to contain their fight, so they moved. I didn't think he'd show up again, but Majin Buu is fighting. This is it. I've waited for this. The day I defeat Kakarot. An easy win. Don't get too cocky or you'll trip up. You mean to tell me there's more to this guy's latent power? I give you credit for not throwing the match and sticking with it to the end. The real fight starts now. Prepare yourself. You really are carefree if you're getting cocky over this kind of a lead. So this is how you act after losing just one teammate? Pathetic. Those that only get dominated by their opponent shouldn't even enter the fight. That might have done some damage, but it's still too weak to finish things off. Don't get so full of yourself yet. You need to aim higher than this. I watched the match, but why is the old me here? Why would Beerus show up? Ugh, he's fighting. Learning your opponent's moves before the fight is important as well. This is eventually going to impact the fight. At least it seems like it. Broly. I didn't think I'd be watching him in a fight. Things ended up like this because you didn't end the fight when you should have. She wasn't kidding when she said she's the strongest android in the world. I wouldn't be satisfied with these results. Remember this for next time. Damn you, Frieza. Next time it'll be me that takes you out. No matter what happens, I will become more powerful than you. That's more like it! Who the hell do you think you're dealing with?
Kakarot! I know you've got much more power than that!
You barely won. You lack the power to keep this up. The best way to understand a fight is to be a part of it yourself.
Can she not win this without Gohan's help? Pathetic!
That didn't do enough damage to warrant giving up. You know I'm going to win, so there's no point in watching the fight, right?
I'm never going to fuse with Kakarot ever again!
This is because you were too careless right from the start. It seems like they plan on controlling the pace of the fight. I guess he hasn't been slacking off during all this peace. There's something different about this guy. What is it? That was quite the show. Getting yourself blown away like that.
Janemba, that monster still creeps me out.
What destructive power for such a simple attack! Damn you, Cell! Do you plan on wiping out your opponent and the planet?
Not bad, even if you do have to rely on Gohan for help. I hate to admit it, but he may have some skill.
Those two are more in sync than I thought they'd be. That was a quick and solid strike. Looks like you've got some moves. I have no respect for those that win by running the timer out. Your enemy will come at you right away if you let your guard down. Quit acting so tough. Are you gonna get serious or what? Is this goofball winning just by playing around? I guess it's worth seeing how they're going to get back into the fight. You're in for some real trouble if you're getting cocky over this. Battles aren't won based on the number of remaining fighters alone. If they can't handle this kind of fight, then they're weaker than I thought. They're evenly matched. There must be some way to tip the scales. He's got the same ugly mug as Frieza. Looks like you found a new life in that rusty body of yours. Ho, not bad. Looks like you've still got it. Is this your full power? That's more like it. The only way to see who's going to win is just to shut up and watch. Don't give your opponent a chance to fight back. Don't wait. I'm actually quite impressed how merciless that attack was. Now this is a fight. Anything else isn't worth watching. Damn. You're always one step ahead of me. That's no ordinary combination attack. What are these two up to? Looks like you're able to win this one, but it's far from over. If you can't find holes in your enemy's defense, then you'll have to make them. They would do well not to embarrass themselves in this fight. Finish this match without a scratch on you, and I'll admit you're good. You'll never hear the end of it if you don't put up a good fight. Seeing things play out like this takes me back. Wow, Nappa, looks like you've improved a bit. Obviously, battles aren't just fought on the ground. What are you waiting for? Get serious and show them what you've got!
Such power! So this is what he's capable of!
This is my full power. Think you can handle it? Your ridiculous techniques are no different than Boo's. So you're after a draw, then? Idiot. Damn that Cell. Can't believe I'd be defeated by him. Oh, so you've used your most powerful technique, then? Whatever. I'll handle you myself. Looks like that guy's more than just a pile of scrap. Now I have no idea how this fight's going to end. You're choosing to switch out? How boring. I didn't think you could pull off a combination attack like this. They've turned the tables in their favor in one fell swoop. I'm tired of just watching. Let me fight next. What is this? Some sort of Super Saiyan bargain sale? There's not much time left. Now it's time to finish this. There's no doubt he really does have a lot of latent power. So you're finally not holding anything back, Kakarot. So now what? How do you plan on fighting back? Quit sizing up your opponent and attack already! You did better than I thought you would, I'll give you that. They're evenly matched in speed and strength. Looks like this has turned into a somewhat decent fight. That's more like it. Just go for it. Seeing you act tough disgusts me, Cell. Losing here would have tarnished the Saiyan name. Dragging your opponent's teammate out, huh? Interesting. Let me in next. I'll make short work of them. There you go. You should be going all out from the start.
Jiren, you will fall by my hand.
Ha! Looks like I was in the right place at the right time. Boo. That power of yours is no joke. There's no need to take damage from attacks that weak. It's just like when he fought Cell. If they mess this up, the next attack could decide the match. Looks like Trunks wins. One heavy attack isn't enough to make them suffer. Who cares if you're a god? I've had enough of you. Smart thinking. Let's hope that move pays off.
Is that Kakarot? Guess he's fighting.
What? Do you plan on destroying the Earth again? Another attack that leaves you wide open. So you're finally going to stop being stingy with your power? I see, so you're going to knock your opponent into the air. Your attacks are just as irritating as ever. You're nothing if you can't even handle this. Just because you've won doesn't mean you can relax. He's strong, but he's just as ridiculous as ever. No one said your opponent wouldn't attack from behind. The two of them are finally fighting with everything they've got. So you're trying to minimize damage as much as possible. So even that fierce attack is just a warm-up? You created a spirit bomb this massive. Obviously, they would deflect that kind of attack. Oh, looks like there's still hope for them yet. You actually won without taking a single hit. Don't you think this is going to end with just one attack? He can increase his output this much. What? How long can you keep this going? You're willingly throwing your life away for nothing? He erased them completely. Guess there's no such thing as a dirty fight. Just because you defeated one opponent doesn't mean you've won. Plan on taking the fight airborne then? Do they plan on finishing them off with this one attack? You're going to continue that strong attack together? Me? There's no way I'll lose. Now this is how a real fight should be handled. A draw? You've got to be kidding. This isn't all you've got, right? Your enemy's not going to wait for you, you know. That was fast. Impressive. That's some rather impressive destructive power.
Looks like Jiren is fighting now. What? Gogeta's fighting?
Lightning? What the hell's going on? Time to see how this fight ends. Well, that's not a bad way to win. They seem to know when to switch in and out. Of course they would deflect that. This pompous fool is fighting. Ha! What dirty fireworks. Did you think my son would lose? It's still too early to call this match. It looks like Android 17's fighting. I didn't even need to use all my power. The match just might be over. Go Tanks! Take this seriously! Here we go. Kakarot's fighting. That was surprisingly worth watching. You think this attack is gonna finish this? The proof of a serious battle. Looks like Android 18's fighting. The real fun starts now. That's how it's done. Looks like Gotenks is fighting. Android 16 is fighting. Here we go. Trunks is fighting. A standard attack. Goku Black. That should do some damage. What's with this attack? Looks like Krillin's fighting. Vegeta's fighting. It looks like Yamcha's fighting. Android 21. Nice, but don't get too excited.
No way, Broly's fighting.
That wasn't a bad attack. Seems Tien is fighting.
Broly, impossible!
You got careless. Interesting, I'm fighting. Oh, is that so? How can this be? That's more like it. Looks like Piccolo's fighting. Looks like Gohan's fighting. Well, that settles it then. Android 18. How pathetic. Android 17. That wasn't good. 21's fighting. Hurry up and get started. Majin Buu. Kakarot, it seems. Looks like Buu's fighting. Here it comes. Seems Hit's fighting.
Janemba's fighting.
An acceptable hit. Android 16.
Vidal's fighting.
Gohan. Gotenks. Frieza's fighting. Broly's fighting. Cooler's fighting. Nappa's fighting. Tien. Guess it's over. Trunks. Ginyu's fighting. Buu. Frieza. Nappa. Cell. Beerus. You survived? Cooler. Yamcha. Krillin. Black's fighting. Cell's fighting. Piccolo. Hit. Is that it? Good one. Ginyu.
owned me freely.